Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Right, they're now going to go and build those. I've got repair work going on in here. Repair errands. I've got, this is what we really need though. We need this water right in here. See all of that water running into that pool? That's going to cool the pool down a little bit, which means that we're not going to get quite so much damage going on. Now, that bit over there, they can't reach that without a ladder inside the pool over here. So I need to go to ladder. That's going to have to be a priority 9 ladder, and I'll do that up there. So then they can come over here and they can reach it. Because at the moment, they can't reach that one. So it's not very helpful. Not to anybody at all. The temp shift plates, I've got the iron being delivered to those now, which is absolutely fantastic. We're bringing a lot of iron in. I've also got the ladders being delivered in here, which means that they will be able to go and do that bit in there. They're picking up the granite and bringing it straight in underneath for these tiles. That's going to be built, and now the water will run into the pool. Thermo Aqua Tuner. Are you overheating? Wondering if that one is perhaps overheating. But now that I've got all of these things, this stuff has now been changed around a little bit. What do we want to do next? I've got this water up here. That's being removed. I can actually remove that bit from there. And this granite along here, I can now dig a hole in there, and that will allow some more water to run down through. I'd also like to dig a hole in there, but I'm not going to be able to reach it unless I build a ladder. So we're going to go with a ladder in here, and the ladder is going to go back to just a normal, regular 5. And I'm going to build that ladder up there like that, just to allow some of this ice in here to be dealt with. That temp shift plate there is currently being built. That temp shift plate right there is currently being built as well. If we have a look at our temperature overlay, that's... wow, that takes absolutely ages, but that's good. That's what we want. We want all of this water in here, and then that's going to turn to steam. That's going to go up, but the steam is, like, it's now going to send the stuff down into there. That's what I want it to do. I want the steam to be running into there. Back onto the temperature. Again, see, this is not moving. I can't do anything with this. I'm 750 degree temperatures in here. But that temperature is not moving up here. So we're going to need temp shift plates to shift that temperature from down here all the way up through into there. But I can't do that until those have finished. Actually, I need lots more temp shift plates everywhere. That's what we really want. We want loads more temp shift plates. Hundreds of them, in fact, would be better. I don't think I've got hundreds. 19 duplicates. I've got room for one more duplicate, and then I'm going to have to start doing some other stuff to accommodate them. Right, let's have a look. The coal has now just about all been dug out. Then, if we look back over this side, I've got some cooking things going on over there. We've got a few more tanks over here, a few more pipes that are still waiting to be built. Most of these pipes have now been done, and they're coming over to here, and we're using some of it. But a lot of it is building up into these tanks over this side. So we've got to wait for the rest of these to be built. They're going to take a minute. But that's fine. I'm quite happy to wait just a minute with that. And I got you there, delivering your last bits, plus we're digging out a few bits of granite right in here. Go on, you can do another little bit. There we go. And dig that bit out. So I got more water running down into the pool. They're delivering rock over here, delivering rock into here. So if they can dig out that bit of granite, then temperature is going to, like, we're going to start melting more snow up there, which is going to get more material coming down into here, which is what this whole process is all about. Just need them to do that one. Someone needs to come in and build that temp shift plate. They're on their way. You can be ignored. And now, if we go and have a look into the ventilation, we can see that we've gone all the way to this one here. So everything is flowing through. and filling up these tanks fairly rapidly. And I got a little bit of gas coming up here to power this one, but not very much at the moment. Eventually, it will flow all the way back round again, and then I've got all of these tanks in a line. And that's going to end up being better for us, I think. I've got some more gas pipes in here. So where are you guys going? Why are you getting undressed? Why are you running over there? I need you back over this side. What are you doing? It's a job to know what some of these duplicates are doing at times. Like, they do some very weird things. But comments have said, you know, that the whole pathing things for the duplicates, it is a little bit weird. And you never quite understand what they're doing. Right. I've got all of the temp shift plates. Temperature overlay. Temperature up there. That's lowering down. That one seems to be... That's at like 50. These are iron temp shift plates. So I was hoping that the temperature in here... Like, it's going to pull that temperature up. Send it up. It does seem to be. Like, it's looping over there higher than it is over this way. So it does actually seem to be working as intended in there. We just got to wait a little while for it to fully act as intended. The contents of this water, this is 76 degrees now, which means that that's now, we're not going to have that overheating ridiculous rate that it was. It's going to work a little bit better for them. I got that bit of ladder up there. I've got no more digging to do down over this side, so I can just... I'll leave that one where it is. That can be dug out. And those 4 there can be dug out, plus that one. And that one over there. And that one over there. Actually, no, not that one. Cancel that one. I just want to dig that one off over there. And then we will worry about doing some other digging. I want to go there. I want to remove that one. So then the water will flow down through that way. I don't want it to flow down through this way, although this is all connected. We've got this huge ice section in here. It's absolutely enormous, the ice section in here. Okay, temp shift plates. We're going to have to start working on these temp shift plates in here. So let's have a look. What do we got? I got 4,000 iron in here. To move with these, I need to use temp shift plates to do it. What am I building these out of? Igneous rock. That's no good. Cancel them. Stations, furniture, utilities, temp shift plate. Iron. That's what we need. Right, so I need to take a temp shift plate. I want to put them up here like this. One there and... one there. That's going to have to stop for a minute. We'll allow them to build those plates in there, and then we'll get some more connected up to them eventually. This is now going to allow more water coming up through and more melting, which is filling up our pond even further, which is just keeping... As long as the temperature is right in here, that's all I really want in that pond. I don't really mind the rest of it, just so long as I keep the correct temperature inside that pond. Now... next bit, I've got 2 pieces over here that I can no longer reach with digging. So I'll dig that bit out there, like that. And I'm going to have to build a ladder up here to dig out these last little bits. So we'll go with a ladder. And we will dig a ladder into the cliff right there. Dig that. And those 2 right there. And that is everything that I want to dig out. That will allow all of the rest of that to flow through. There won't be very much flowing through in here, because now I've got it all blocked off up above, so all the water goes into this pool in here. Once the pool reaches maximum capacity, it will flow over the top and pour down here. I don't mind if it does that. That's absolutely fine. We've got no problems whatsoever with that happening. There is another printable. I just heard him come in, and if we look into here, ventilation, we have now connected all the ventilation. So we've got a tank there that is almost completely full. And then if we run all the way back over to here, we can see that we're now filling up this tank, and we're now filling up this pipe as well, going in both directions. And it's filling up there, and it's also filling up that tank, which means that these two are now working at top priority. I've got loads of water pouring in down through here, going from somewhere. I don't even know what that water's... I don't even know where the water's coming from, really. Oh, you just got no power. I wonder what was going on there. It's just no power, that's all. There's nothing seriously wrong with it. It's just no power. And you're going to dig that bit out. You're going to dig that one out. And then I need one of you to build a ladder in here. That'll... Are you coming to build a ladder, or are you coming to get stuff? I don't know if you're coming to build... You're building ladder. You're delivering igneous rock. You're not actually doing it. You're just delivering stuff. Slow and steady. That's because they don't have exosuit training. Anyone that doesn't have exosuit training, they go slow and steady, don't they? So we gotta remember that. We're gonna need them. Like this dude here, Abe. He's quite the dude. He is. Look at him go. He is quite the enthusiastic runner. And we can build in a bit more there with some ladder there. I got another one coming over. That's Catalina. She's not looking great. And then we can do some more digging in here. And you can put that one in there. So now we're waiting on a couple of people here. Just want that one dug out. And then there's a little bit more water. There we go. There goes the rest of the water. That's all the rest of the water that I've got in here at the moment. That's going to slowly run down through. It's going to pour down over the steps here in a minute. There we go. And it's going to end up coming down here. I've already got water coming through that liquid vent and tipping out down that way. And then we've got these temp shift plates in here. They'll be used shortly, just not yet. Right, let's have a look up here. That seems to be working well. So I want more temp shift plates here, and I actually want to move them up higher, but we won't just yet because I don't have sufficient iron. So I've just got to wait for those to be built, and that's the only reason that that dude would be going in there, is to actually build those temp shift plates. So that's a good thing that he's going in there. If I have a look at my ventilation overlay, we are filling up that tank in there. Which means that we're backing up through now. We're filling up all of these tanks, which is absolutely fantastic. You can see here we're backing up as well, plus using stuff out of this tank. And this is making me think that I should remove that bit on that side and then just have the tank. Just have everything running through that tank right there. We run through there first, and then we go through this filter and into these two over here. And out they go. That's... Oh, wait a minute. This one here, that puts out polluted water and carbon dioxide. Now, if that's putting out carbon dioxide, I can go with a carbon skimmer, can't I? Because a carbon skimmer there uses water to filter carbon dioxide from the air. That turns it into polluted water, doesn't it? And then the polluted water, that runs through the two water sieves that we've got down here, which is our constant supply of dirt. We have a continual supply of dirt running through there. That's where it's coming from. Right. I have a lack of power. Steam turbine is running. I've got... Let me have a look in the consumable ore section. I've got no coal at all. Excuse me. I got a little bit of coal running in there, but my coal supply, I had a coal mine over here. I'm getting nothing from that. I've emptied that one out completely now. Now, I've got some building that can happen over, except I can't, because I've gone and buried that over this side, so they can't reach it. So we need to go back into the base, and we need to go to tile. I'm going to take mesh tile on this bit, and I'm going to run mesh tile there, and I'm going to run mesh tile over to there. It will allow me to reach this side. So I've got some bits of coal up there if I want to go digging for them. Or I can run down through here and... There's more coal down there. There's not very much. But there is a little bit that we could go and dig out if we wished. And I do wish, so I'm going to dig that out. I'll dig all of that out like that. There. That ladder there. I'll dig out another 4 right there. And then the ladder is going to want to be built. I can put a ladder under there. Which is probably going to be a useful thing. And they're going to come through, dig out some like there. They're coming down there. Right, they're digging some of this stuff out. There we go. Now I can put in the extra ladder into there. Right. That's all I wanted to do in there. So I got a little bit of coal in here that they will dig out. And then they'll be able to come back over this side and they can dig out the rest of everything over there. As well as run down to the bottom down here and take some of this out. And then I can access that little bit of coal that we've got. How? Oh, wait. Printable. I got the final printable now. The last one. We're back up. We're going to go with science, maybe. Cannot do attacking. Increase decoy morale bonus. Cannot do decorating errands. Or strength. Let's go with a sciencey dude. We will try a sciencey dude and we'll see how that works out. Right, you in here, you cannot do decorating, but you are a researcher, so we will do some research. Ellie over this way. I did strength. We will do plumbing for you next. And then I got Rowan over here. I'm doing improved construction up there so that you've got like the really good construction bit up there. Devon down this way. You've got your exosuit training. Abe has got exosuit training. And I've done everything for Abe that he's happy to do. I'm gonna leave Abe for a minute. I'm not gonna try and push that too hard because his morale is really down. Some of these guys, their morale is terrible. Let's move back this way. You can have critter ranching too on there. And what else have we got? 14 out of 27, 15 out of 23. Yeah, we're gonna need to change some of those around a little bit. We're still waiting. It's private bedrooms and things like that that we're going to want to start looking at soon. Just not yet. I'm not quite ready to go and do that yet. Now, I do have an egg cracker over here. But do I have any eggs in here? I've got pinch of pepper nuts in there. Stuff being stored. And then in here, we've got frost buns and berry sludge. In here, we've got frost buns. So we're making a lot of frost buns in here. Have I got mush? I've got omelette right there. Fluffed and folded egg innards. I'll take that one. I will do a forever one of those. Grilled bud of a bristle berry. Sure, that's something that I want to be working on, really, because I know that I've got the bristle blossoms up there. Frost buns, sleet wheat grain. That's only if we've got the sleet. I mean, I've got a big sleet wheat farm all the way down here, but it doesn't really seem to be doing a lot. It's awaiting dirt. We need loads and loads of dirt to make that one work. Down here, temperature overlay, if we have a look at this, I've got water coming out of here at 14 degrees, which is not so bad. I got water in this pool right here at 25 degrees. We're cooling that down there. I've got the water coming through this pipe at 13 degrees down there. This is slowly moving some temperature up there, but that's really not helping us at the moment. We're getting no benefit from it yet. So that's something that we're still waiting on. In here, the water is at 96 degrees. That's already heating up quite a lot. That water at 99 degrees. Okay, the water in there is absolutely fine. I've got steam in here, so the steam is sort of forming on the stones over this side, and then it's dripping down here. And the steam is forming on things up here. But what I want is for the steam to go up and start melting this ice. That's kind of the idea of some of this. Maybe I should have a ladder. And take that up a bit higher. Like this. And we'll just see what happens with that. I've got the bits of granite and stuff in here, and then we should have the temperature that's going to be moving out over this way. So it's coming up onto the ice up here, and that is actually warming it up pretty quickly as well. I am wondering if I should seal this off up here. Put a door in there and seal that completely so that I don't have the steam running back this way. So the steam just goes up, falls back down again, and stays in here so that I don't have this constant supply of water coming elsewhere. And then when that one over there, next activity is not for another 41 cycles on that steam vent, so that one's not doing anything for a while. I am seriously thinking that if I was to keep this separate, that might be a good thing. And then that's going to keep the steam, that's going to keep the liquid in this area, at least to start with, at least for now. So, we'll do that, I think. We will do that. If I bring that one up there, and I'll put a double one in here, and then I can go there, and I can put a manual airlock in here, like that. I'll just dump that one into there. And that's then a sealed zone until it breaks through that bit of snow right there. Which it doesn't need to do. I can actually seal that off. I can put a line up through there as well. We'll do that. I will dig through there, and then I will go to the base, and I will put one... Wait a minute. Wait for it to do its thing. 2, 3, 4 in there, and then I've sealed this area in as well. So everything then, I've just got the steam sort of working in around here, and this temp shift plate... Up there, that's 80 degrees now. At temperature, that's pulling that up a bit. But I'm thinking that maybe I need a wall of temp shift plates back there. Is that how... Would that work better? I'm not quite sure. But anyway, we will let them work their way through that. The temp shift plates in here, they are finally building these, which is absolutely fantastic. And I've got a whole load of copper down here. So there's no reason why I couldn't use some of the copper to do these. If I build some more... If we go... No, I don't want that. It's utilities there. Temp shift plate right there. So iron, I know that is good. Overheat temperature plus 50. High thermal conductivity. I've now got high thermal conductivity. I don't think copper is quite as good as iron for temperature, but I have got free copper down here that I can go and use. So there's no reason why I shouldn't, I don't think. We can go here, like this. There. Look, see, they're picking up the copper, and they're just bringing that through, and they're using it straight away. So I bring that. I can do 2 more. I'll do one there. I'll do one there. And then I'm going to have to do one with iron. So I'm going to make that iron one there a mega priority one. Right in there, like that. That's not iron. That's igneous rock. I wish they'd stop doing that. I wish it would stop doing it automatically with igneous rock. Right. So I want to go back to utilities again. Temp shift plate. The copper is not an option. I've only got 79 of those. So I want to go to iron right there. That is priority 9. Drop that one in there. That is all I can do. There. So we've now got that lot being built in here. They're delivering a little bit of iron up there. They're picking up all of this copper down here that we've got. What is that bit? That is some igneous rock right there. Is that something that the volcano does? Just, like, produce that randomly? If it is or it isn't. I got flooding going on somewhere. Oh, that's the entropy, anti-entropy, thermo-nullifier, Mahuzamanotzit. And everything is dug out down through there with the algae that I wanted them to remove. That's been taken out down through. And I've got the little bit of the ladder that's left over that side. And then I've got a little tiny bit of coal that's left over here. So I can also go with a base. Let's go in here. I can't put any more in there until I've dug some of this out. That one I can put a bit in. That one I can put a bit in down to there. Right. We'll leave those bits for a minute there. I won't do any more. We'll allow them to come in and they will do their digging over this side. And there we go. We've got a whole team of people rushing over here to go and deal with these new commands that I put in. There's some digging that I've asked them to go and do. Some coal that I've asked them to go and dig. And that's why they've rushed over here, is to get that coal. It's very, very important that they get the coal. And then they're going to dig that. They're digging out some coal. I want them to dig this bit out as well. There, they're putting in the ladder here, so they should be able to go up to the bottom in there in a minute. Putting that in. What are you doing? Are you coming to get coal, or are you coming to deliver? Right, they're taking that bit out, so then I can put that in there like that. And then I can take my diggering, and I can go out like that. So I can dig that bit out there. I got one bit of coal in there, but I'm going to leave that. They can walk up here, I know, and so that means I can get that, and I can get all of that bit over there without anybody coming to any harm. I've got the ladders in here, which means that I can dig that bit out. I can dig those 4 out there. I can dig that line out there. I can dig them 2 out. If I dig that one out, I can then dig that one out safely. Here, that can be taken out, and that bit can as well. They can climb up a step of 2, can't they? So, I'll also dig that one out. Right. I've dug out everything that I can, and that's given me access to a load more coal in there, which is going to be good. And then I'm also going to go with a ladder over this side. And that's going to go up like that. And then I'm going to go here. I'm going to dig that bit out there. Right. No more for a minute. We will leave that digging over there. And then I've got all of this over here. That gas reservoir there is full. This is here. This water tank here is filling up fairly rapidly. That gas reservoir up there is starting to fill up. And that's all going to work through there. We've got the thermo nullifier. No thermo nullifier. That's the thermo nullifier. We've got the temp shift plates and stuff going on up there. Right, so now what I've got is I've got steam in here. But there shouldn't be very much more steam coming out through except when that one is opened. And that's only going to happen every now and then when they come up here to do these ladders. When they're not doing the ladders, this is going to be a sealed unit pretty much. So I do want them to come up through there. I've got 20 people at the moment, 20 duplicates. So that extra printing pod right there, choose a blueprint. I don't want that. I got brine or I got barbecue. I'm going to have some barbecue. We're going to have a bit of barbecue this time. No harm with having a bit of barbecue. And then we got all of this. Let's look at the water. Let's have a look at our plumbing overlay. How are we doing? We've got a decent quantity of water running through everything now. I've got plenty of steam running through this way. That one is still going. This one has done nothing yet. So I'll actually be able to open that one up and build another steam thing in around that one using this water here and build a steam machine over the top of it right here so that I'm not entirely reliant on that one right there. Although I am going to need some coolant, I think. Once the water and stuff starts to melt over here, temperature, once we start shifting temperature. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for a little while. We need to let the replicants rest. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And I am just going to drag out this farewell just a tiny little bit, just so that there is enough space and time on the screen to put up a couple lots of you absolutely wonderful supporters of the channel. You should be seeing some of your names coming up now. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.